In a small village full of greenery and flowers, there was a beautiful and smart girl named Hadeer. Hadeer loved to ask questions about everything and learn many things. At the beginning of the month of Rajab, she was sitting in the garden with her grandmother, holding a small bag of flower seeds to plant in the garden. Hadeer excitedly asked her grandmother, "Why do people always talk about the month of Rajab as if it's special?" Her grandmother smiled and said, "The month of Rajab, Hadeer, is one of the sacred months that Allah has honored. It's a month full of blessings where we perform good deeds and draw closer to Allah more than in ordinary months. Just like the seeds we have here can grow into beautiful flowers, every good deed we do in the month of Rajab grows and multiplies." Hadeer got very excited about the idea and said, "I want to plant seeds of goodness." She began learning from her grandmother about the best deeds to do in this month, on such as prayer, reading the Quran, fasting, helping the poor, and obeying her parents. She also learned that goodness is not only in worship, but also in kind treatment and caring for the people around her. At one moment, Hadeer paused and then asked her grandmother, "What does sacred months mean?" Her grandmother smiled and replied, "The sacred months are 4 months in the year that Allah has chosen to be special above all others. They are Dhu al-Qa'dah, Dhu al-Hijjah, Muharram, and Rajab. These months are an opportunity for people to get closer to Allah, be careful with good deeds, and increase their rewards." And then her grandmother added, "The month of Rajab has many names, like the month of pouring, because Allah pours a lot of goodness upon Muslims during this month. It is also called the death month, because there used to be no sound of swords or wars during this month. It is a sacred month in which fighting, arguing, and sins are forbidden, and their punishment is more severe in this month." Hadeer asked, "Does this mean everything we do in this month, whether good or bad, has a greater reward or consequence?" Her grandmother replied, "Exactly, my dear. Good deeds are multiplied, and sins are also multiplied." On the same day, Hadeer started doing many good things. She helped her mother tidy the house and delivered the food her mother had prepared to their elderly neighbors who lived alone. Days passed, and the seeds Hadeer planted started to grow, little by little, turning into beautiful, colorful flowers. Hadeer looked at them and happily said to her grandmother, "Look, Grandma, every seed we planted has turned into a beautiful flower." Her grandmother laughed and said, "And the goodness you planted in your heart and in the hearts of those around you has grown too. Now you've become loved by everyone around you." From that time on, Hadeer eagerly awaited the month of Rajab every year to start a new season of planting seeds of goodness.